Hey, my name's Robert, and I am making this video to help out anybody who has tried or is working on your 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And as you know, it's kind of a pain in the butt to find information on this thing. So I'm going to try to go over a few things that you may or may not know, or you may or may not be having a hard time find that I have found. So stay tuned. So first of all, this is the engine that we're dealing with. This is the 3.6 liter engine. This is a 2017 3.6 liter, and this is what it looks like. If you got one, you know what it is. So this is the deal. I already took it half apart, so I'm not going to show you exactly how to take it apart, but it's pretty easy. You take the cover off. There's a little screw. You take the screw out. Take the cover off, it pops off. It's got these little things that pop into the holes right here. Just kind of pop it off, no big deal. And then set that to the side. And then you're gonna have to take your air intake off. It's two 8mm bolts right here. Take this, unloosen that, and then you're gonna unloosen this right here. Take it off here, pull it out here. Also remember to take the little wire that goes in here, unsnap that, and this all comes off. All right, so then we have your engine. All right, so for example, if you had a code that said you had a bad cylinder, you have a cylinder misfire, your cylinders are here. These are your cylinders here. You have the evens are on the driver's side, the odds are on the passenger side. If it's an even misfire, you're not lucky, but you're lucky because you don't have to take all of this stuff off here. So if you have an even, that would be number 2, number 4, or number 6 in the back. Those are easy to get to, as you can see. If it's 1, 3, or 5, you're gonna have to take all of this stuff off right here to get up underneath, because those cylinders are here. Okay, there are some videos online, very easy and very detailed on how to do it. I'm not going to show you how to do it because I did it yesterday and it's a pain in the butt, but it is doable. Okay, I'll link that at the bottom of this video. So next thing is, if you have a misfire, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to change your spark plug. If the spark plug doesn't work, next thing you can do is you can see if it's the coil. This is the coil right here, the coil pack, coil, whatever you want to call it. So to get to your spark plug, you have to take off your coil. So to take off your coil, this is a 10mm bolt or nut. Unscrew that and this will pop off. Okay, and then you have to get down and take the spark plug out. There are many videos on YouTube on how to do it, but I will link you the easiest one that I found to show you how to do all that. Next thing would be, if you have a misfire on number 2 or number 1, those would be the ones in the front, this one or the one over here. And if you have visible oil or grease around this area in here, like mine is, it may be this solenoid. If it's the solenoid, you have to replace the solenoid, and that should correct your problem as well. If you see oil when you get in here and you want to do that first, do that first. Solenoids are gonna cost you about $100. The coil packs cost you anywhere from I don't know, 30 to, well, let's say 40 to 60 bucks for a coil pack. Spark plugs are pretty cheap. But that's where you're gonna have to start if you have any misfires. Next thing is that I've found is it says you may have a problem with the airflow sensor. I think it's a code P0113. The air sensor that I found is in right here on the intake tube. That's this right here, right? That's the air sensor. See the little orange thing in there? That's your air sensor, air temperature sensor. Well, on my 2017, it's supposed to just unscrew and pop off, but it doesn't want to go. So I don't think that one is made to take out. And if I look on the inside, so if I take a look on the inside, it doesn't even seem like it can come out. It looks like it's integrated into the intake tube. Maybe that's what you want to call it. Anyway, so I was doing some other reading online and YouTubing, and maybe it's the MAP sensor, which is what, mass airflow something sensor. So that might be the next thing I'm going to check for that 0113. But what I did do so far on this engine, before doing massive research, was I already changed the coil and I changed the solenoid. Well, I changed the coil and the plug on both sides. And if you have done kind of what I have done, you've noticed that some pages and some websites say that the odds are on this side. Some say the evens are on this side. So I thought this was number 2 to begin with, because that's just what I thought. I was like, let me try it since it's here. Well, I changed it. I changed the plug, and then I changed the coil, and that didn't work. So I went through all this to take this off, and I changed it on this one too. Still had the problem. And then I realized maybe it was a solenoid, because I had grease and oil all around the solenoid. And so I changed that today. And it is running much better for now. But while we're on solenoids, this one and the other one on the front on this side, these will impact number 2 and number 1. And then there's also solenoids back here that control the 2 in the back. So they have one on each side. So there's 4 solenoids that could affect a misfire on your engine. So like I said, I'm not an expert, but I hope that helped you out a little bit. I am gonna link those videos for you, and hopefully that helps you out and you won't be as lost as I am or was when you start working on your car. Thanks. All right, so now we have it all buttoned back up. Everything's as it should be. Got all the covers back on and all that fun stuff. So one other thing, or a couple more things that I wanted to tell you about real quick, is if you're having electrical problems or anything like that, it could be this bad boy right here. This is your TIPM, TIPM. I think it's totally integrated power supply or something like that. Anyway, it's your fuse box basically. Sometimes they have issues where the windshield wipers won't work, the power doors, power windows won't work, things like that. Or like in my condition or my situation, the air conditioner wouldn't work. So the air conditioner compressor wouldn't come on and off like it should. And come to find out, it was a relay on the TIPM that is integrated on the circuit board. So I had to buy a new TIPM. That seems to have solved the problem. However, now my back rear hatch doesn't work. So we gotta get that fixed, and I think it's gonna cost me a couple $100 to get that reprogrammed. I tried to get a scanner for it, but that of course didn't work. Next thing is your headlights. If your headlights go out, have fun trying to fix those or replace those, because for the headlights you have to get into a tiny hole way down in here. You got to take all this stuff out to get to it. But if you have kids, it'd be a good idea to try to get the kids to get their hands in there. But you'll find out, or bring it to the shop, let them fool with it. You're gonna spend more money, of course, but you know, it's a Jeep. But that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope that helped. And if you have any questions, put it in the comments. And good luck. Have fun.